Most bounties in Red Dead Redemption 2 are relatively straightforward. You get your bounty poster at the sheriff's office or a post office, and then you go and hunt down the target. But this one actually has some pre-requirements to unlock it that are outside of the main story and progression, leading many people, including myself, to miss it until now. Though I'm by no means the first to find this, I'm probably closer to the last. And that is of course the bounty hunt for Robbie Laidlaw. This bounty has some pre-requirements before you unlock it. First, you need to hunt down Mark Johnson. You can pick up this bounty at the Rhodes post office. Second, you'll need to visit this cabin south of Rhodes, which you may be able to identify as an old slave catcher's cabin. When inside, you are looking for two things. First, on the table in the main room, you will find a newspaper scrap. Don't know why it's in an envelope. It's a little article advertising a reward for a runaway slave. Then, of course, in the room with the shackles, you can find a stash under a floorboard. Inside, all you'll find is this photograph. It's a lovely photo of a family of 3. Now you'll be wanting to head back to the town of Rhodes, where you will see on the map that a fresh bounty is now available. This is of course the so-called secret bounty.
Hello. Sizing that one up then, are you? It's a decent bounty.
Wanted for a $35 reward, Robbie Laidlaw, for arrest or detention and presentation to an officer, last seen in the southern region of Scarlet Meadows. The above sketch is a good likeness of Laidlaw, who is blind in his left eye. He is thought to be 5 feet 9 inches, writes a poor hand and has very little education. Wanted for committing theft and fraud, suspected of assault on a deputy. Well, he sounds like a right gentleman. Let's hear what Alden has to say about him.
I heard that Laidlaw's being put up near Catfish Jackson's. He's a piece of work, but he's still got friends.
When I took the poster, you said this bounty's got friends. You his friend? That what you meant?
Me? Oh, no, certainly not. I meant there's folks sympathetic to the man, and likely as not to be assisting him.
What else I need to know about this fella with the bounty? Laidlaw.
Well, he's a Scotsman, but most of the folks around here are as well, if you go back far enough. Good and bad. He's a rough feller in need of rough handling. I'm sure you understand.
Guess they ain't gonna turn themselves in.
Small detail, but they need that one alive.
Then of course the location marker that we get is back down to that cabin that we were at before.
Hello? Laidlaw?
What are you looking for, fella? Bounty hunter, run!
So off Laidlaw runs and I'm here fighting his friend. I really do not have time for this, so we're going to have to make short work of him, I'm sorry. Now we need to go give chase to our fleeing bounty.
Now where the hell are you going?
Eventually we'll come across a field. Hiding among the crops in this field somewhere is Robbie Laidlaw.
Hey! Where are you?
Off me, you bastard! Get off!
Let's see if we could add arson to those charges. Come on.
Now it's time to return this crook to the sheriff.
The blooming cheek!
Okay. The sheriff of Rhodes is waiting.
You call this a hog tie, you miserable bastard? I'm tied laundry tighter. You're lucky I haven't slipped out of this rope and slit your damn throat! Some kind of bounty hunter you are. I've met tougher lassies in a schoolyard. Got caught by a bounty man with half a head, so I did. What a piss poor bounty hunter you are! Just the bloody worst. Absolutely terrible, mind. It's embarrassing getting caught by you. You wee little ballbag. You dribble of pish. You monkey's arse.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Say what now? You like pornography, lad? You know, exotic stuff.
Okay, almost there. They can deal with you.
Ugh, about time, you dozy bastard. Are we there yet? How long is this blooming taking you? Send your horse to a knacker's yard when we're done. Us, the old knack's past it. Good for glue, and no much else. And it smells of arse back here.
Come on.
You're just the worst.
Finally, it's time to be free of this insufferable man.
Hello there. Here's your Scotsman. Nearly torched me, but I got him.
Oh, dear Mr. Laidlaw. That is gonna count against you. Cell's there for him.
I'll have none of it. I came peacefully.
Like hell you did.
Bounty's the same whether you was nearly inflamed or not, I'm afraid.
I'll take it. If you'll take him.
I didn't do nothing to that man.
I doubt you'll find too many more posters going up in the station house, sir. Reckon Rhodes has reached the end of that long road to respectability. Finally.
Our kind has to stick together. Like, are your people from the Highlands or the Low, Sheriff?
It's folks like you that brought this town to its knees. Bad breeding.
It would appear as if today has not gone exceptionally favourable for Mr. Laidlaw here, but on the other hand somehow I managed to make it snow in Rhodes. First occupied by a slave catcher and then by a wanted criminal, this place just can't catch a break, can it? Anyway, that concludes today's video, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. And with any luck, I'll be able to catch you all very soon with another video at some point, but until then, goodbye.